All right, well, there's a lingering question, and it's the point in time where you can say hell as many times as you want and still be in good standing. So there seems to be a problem of hell. It seems to be a big factor. It's something that if you watch this
what
show,
is the problem of hell?
Yeah, that's a different book. So one last objection of divine retribution, retributive justice, must be addressed. Throughout church history, there has been resistance to the doctrine of hell. Is everlasting punishment unjust? Finite sins, right? So something that's done one moment in time, as committing adultery, stealing a car, killing a neighbor. Yeah, okay, they're serious moral infractions. They happen in a moment of rage, in a moment of weakness. We weren't feeling the best, or I didn't think it would end up like this.
Yeah.
Whoops, my bad. But do they demand infinite punishment? So something that's finite, does it demand this infinite punishment? Some earthly evils may demand a long sentence from a civil magistrate, maybe even capital punishment, killing the person. But do all collective earthly transgressions warrant a divine sentence that will never end? Do they warrant the unending infliction of torment that the Bible describes?
Yeah. And so, this is the sticky wicket with regard to the problem of hell, right? It is infinite, it's eternal, and this punishment. He says there are several ways to answer this perplexing matter. First, we fallen, finite creatures are in no position to determine for God what is just in punishing our own sin, right? Well, you should punish me like this. Well, no.
Why?
Right? Yeah, no, he determines what, the punishment, right? So we're in no position to do that. He tells us that obviously postmodern man is plagued with an exalted view of our own goodness. I'm not that bad. You shouldn't, we think that sin is not nearly as bad as the Bible asserts it to be, right? So that's the first issue. We are bad. We are sinful. We are in rebellion against God. Right, and we're in no position to tell God what our punishment should be. Right.
Second, we delude ourselves about what constitutes the right response to the incorrigible depths of our own sin. Sometimes we just treat it, it's only this. It's just this little thing.
I'm not that bad.
I don't know how you make that determination, but okay. And this is what Anselm had in mind long before the self-absorption of postmodernism, that when he indicated that sin offends the infinite honor of the Almighty, and for that reason alone demands everlasting punishment.
Right. So God's infinite honor is what Anselm is suggesting here, has been offended, right? I mean, we have virtually shaken every time we sin, we shake our fist at God and say, get out of my life. Right.
Even though he gave you that life and sustains you in that life.
And so for that reason alone, he tells us that, there should be everlasting punishment. He talks about Randy Alcorn here, and he says that he brings this point a little clearer. He quotes him, Scripture nowhere teaches infinite punishment, right? Rather, it teaches punishment proportionate to the evil committed.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's it's because in our collective consciousness, we have Milton in mind for the fall of mankind, so Paradise Lost, and we always have Dante's Inferno. Without sounding too disparaging, the Catholic Dante having this idea of the 7 layers of hell and also of heaven. No one remembers the second part of Inferno, and so we have this idea of wailing, gnashing of teeth, being devoured by demons. The killing each other, being tortured, pitchforks, Looney Tunes always depicting, Tom and Jerry, or they weren't Looney Tunes, but Tom and Jerry going to hell and becoming demons and being, tortured in whatever fashion. So we have that kind of still collective consciousness in our mind of this is what hell is.
Right.
But that's not the case.
Right.